Before this video starts, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'm going to go ahead and spoon up 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Alright, so my 3 cups of flour I have here. I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And like I always do, I'm going to go ahead and sift everything together in this bowl to make sure everything is blended in well. You can use a whisk, or if you have a sifter, a hand sifter such as this is just my preferred method of doing it every now and then, just because I want to. Alright, my flour is done. 1 stick of unsalted butter at room temperature, and then I have a half a stick of butter flavor shortening. I'm going to be using that. So now with my butter, I'm going to mix in 3 cups of granulated sugar. I'm zesting up my lemon and my lime. I'm using both lemon and lime because that is what 7-Up is made of, right? Lemon and lime mixture. So we're going to imitate that here. Alright, as always, remember to scrape down your bowl. Alrighty. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add in my I'm going to add in my eggs, 1 at a time. Alright, I'm now going to go ahead and start to add in my flavorings. I'm going to be using vanilla flavoring, butter flavoring, and of course lemon flavoring. And each of those I'm using 1 teaspoon. First we're going to go in with our lemon. I'm going to use a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, we got 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of butter flavoring or extract. I'm saying flavoring, but guys, this is extract. Alright, so there we go. Stop a minute and scrape down my bowl because I want to make sure my flavorings are in there and evenly distributed through my batter here. My butter mixture is what it is. I have 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, and it's at room temp, so I'm going to mix that in there. Alright, so what I'm going to do so that everything doesn't get too thick, I'm now going to go ahead and get my lemon zest and my lime zest and add that in. And I'm going to fold it in with the spatula. Now for my zest, I'm using about a teaspoon each of the lime zest and the lemon zest. And the remainder we will be using for our icing. Alright, I'm simply now going to alternate back and forth with my wet and dry mix, starting out with my dry mix. And I'm going to try and mix this cake in intervals of 3. So I'm putting in 1 cup of my dry mix and a little of my 7-Up soda. My pan is all prepared and ready to go. So we're simply going to just pour up our batter here and get this cake into the oven. Go ahead and get this cake into the oven. I'm baking it at 325 degrees and we're shooting for our usual time, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Alright guys, this is our cake. We're going to let it sit here and cool, and then we will come back and put the icing on it. Sprinkling just a touch of the lemon and lime zest. I have a cup of powdered sugar in here. Looks like about maybe 3 tablespoons of the cream cheese, some lemon and lime zest, and 2 teaspoons of the 7-Up soda. We're going to just mix this together for you guys. We're going to work our way up and see what we got. Like I want to add something else in here. We'll see. Like some extract or something. I think I need some more flavor. We'll see. It's getting there. Just a little bit more. I think I want to put a little lemon extract in there. Just because I can. Just a little bit right there. All right, our cake is still cooling. Once it's done, we'll be ready to put this on top of the cake. It's late here. I really should be in the bed, but I'm doing this cake, so I'm going to go ahead and ice it. And I have it in a cup for easy pouring. I'm going to give this time to settle, kind of dry up, and then I will come around and pour the rest of it on there. And again, this is just a light icing that I did up. I didn't want anything too heavy on it. closely, you can see that I have some of the zest, the lemon and lime zest in the icing. And that's going to give it more of that 7-Up flavor that we're looking for.